We've just stripped the whole roof off of our house. It's a lot of labour.
And now we are in a massive race against the weather to rebuild a new lid for our house.
Anyone for a celebratory?
This roof is going to be a massive upgrade from the old crusty one that was there for 60 years. We're adding 2 pitch dormers to the front to turn this 2-bed bungalow into a 4-bed dream family home.
But is all this work possible for just a few DIYers? Because this episode, our luck begins to run out.
Oh my God, it's starting to rain.
To be honest, I'm feeling pretty down about it.
We've come so far already on this renovation journey, and we can't thank you guys enough for joining us every single Sunday. On that note, make sure you're subscribed so you do not miss any episode. And with that, let's crack on, shall we?
This is gonna be a crazy one.
It is. Kim.
How long have you been up here, Kim?
She just lives up here now. Happy new week.
It's the start of another week, and this week, as you guys know, is going to be a crazy week of DIY.
It is crazy, crazy, crazy. The whole roof's coming off, and we're going to erect 3 dormers.
Ooh, erect them.
Yes.
We're going to grab the tarp off now, and that's all going to come flying off. And then we're going to be on to stripping this roof. A big day ahead of us.
Not to put a downer on it, but we have the worst colds. We have a burnout cold right now. So we're going to ignore it, pop some paracetamol and crack on, because this roof doesn't wait for no one, and neither does this weather.
Let's have a good day of DIY, baby.
Yes.
Let's go. Come on. Perky, perky, perky.
Right, I'm going to start by taking the battens off of the roof here, and Harry is taking the tiles off of the other side.
I work all night, I work all day to pay the bills I have to pay. Ooh. Oh! That was a wasp nest. Oh! There's loads of them next. Oh! Oh! That was a wasp nest.
If you just get the top 4 rows, then I can go from here, but I can't go higher, babes.
You scaredy push?
Murph. So the aim of the day is to get the whole roof off. That includes the felt, the rotten battens, and all of the joists. Our aim is to also have the site cleaned up and ready for the erection of the dormers tomorrow.
Oh, mate! The size of that daddy long legs.
You have to sum up roofing in one word.
Dangerous.
Scary. Alfs?
Easy. Man make fire. Man make be fire.
Also, a side note, some of you guys were asking last video, why did we get our tiles cleaned if we were going to take them off and replace them anyway? Well, that's because at that early stage, we didn't realise we needed to take the whole roof off to make these dormers. We just thought we'd punch some holes in the roof and build them out like that. But how wrong were we? I think that's just the epitome of DIYing. Things never go to plan, and sometimes you have to go with the flow.
Okay, we're officially flying through these jobs. As you can see, the roof is pretty much off behind us.
And the reason why we are rushing so much is because if you didn't watch last episode, we have got the chippies coming in tomorrow to help us erect these 3 dormers.
So it's an important time to get this done.
It is.
So we're going to clear the final bit of the felt off now, and then onto the rafters.
Very exciting.
Onto the big boy stuff.
Right. Let's take these joists off. It is crazy just how much material comes off this old roof. Luckily, we do have a skip and a bonfire going in the back garden, so that all of these joists can get disposed of in a way that doesn't cost us more money. Just a beavering on.
It is officially pretty crazy up here today. It's a proper building site. We've had a chaotic day at it. The footage maybe hasn't been as good as it could have been because you're on 3 different levels trying to kind of move wood, throw wood. It's just every man for themselves right now. But we're powering on and we officially have no second floor. We have a second floor, but it's a sun deck. So that is where we're at, which is pretty crazy.
I'm going to take you up top now so you can see what I'm doing. I'm basically cutting wood, the joists up there, throwing it over the side, and then beavering it down to the fire that we've got going out the back. Just a lot of labour, but not hard stuff, which is good. Hiya. It looks a mess, doesn't it? You too. Have a good one. Bye.
And then there were two.
Finishing off the demolition of this roof was not an easy task, so it was just a matter of sticking the camera on the tripod and getting properly stuck in. So that was how we ended the day. By the time we finished this, it was about 7:30, 8 o'clock. An absolutely crazy day, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Hopefully the rest of the week will look a lot more chilled.
Now, we have been using YFood for ages now. Some of you have definitely seen us before, either cracking open a bottle or mixing up some powder before a long day on site. Now, as you guys know, this vanilla flavor here has always been a favorite of mine. But this new cherry flavor is super refreshing, very fruity, and pretty much tastes like summer in a bottle. And like all of their ready-to-drink meals, it is not just a snack. It's a full meal in a bottle. Around 500 calories, packed with 26 essential vitamins and minerals, up to 34 grams of protein, and no added sugar. When we're flat out busy and we don't have time to stop, YFood keeps us going on site. Just grab it, drink it, and crack on. No cooking, no junk food, and no skipping meals. So whether you're working on a building site like us or working in an office, this will seriously change the game for you. If you're new to YFood, now is the time to give it a go, because you can get 20% off exclusively on our channel for the next 7 days. Or for people who've already tried YFood, you can still get 10% off using our code. We honestly couldn't recommend this brand enough. I seriously drink them every single day. Sponsored or not, we simply love YFood, and we're sure you will too. They're delicious.
They're way bigger than I thought.
They're fucking
I don't know how we're going to get it up. Harry, I think we're ready for you. Oh, Mike.
He's young and frugal.
Be careful.
I've got it, I've got it, I've got it.
No. Oh my God. Oh, that steel's going. You all right, Mike? Yeah.
Oh, well done, Mike.
Nice. One done, one to go. Right, as you can see, we've got the genie lifts going up behind us, and this is going to help us to install the 2 steels that we have got acting as our ridge in between both of our gables. A lot of planning and prep has gone into today, so let's hope it goes smoothly.
The professional says help us, so hopefully it will.
We'll see.
And yes, as mentioned last episode, we have 2 professionals from DSM helping us out with this install. And I know that some of you might be thinking that this is a bit of a cop-out, us being a DIY channel and then getting in trades to do the work. But just hear us out. We rarely get the opportunity to work alongside professionals, see how they work, and pick up some good habits along the way. We figured it would take us a good 2 months to erect the 3 dormers, and these guys plan to get it done in 2 weeks. And since the weather is so unpredictable at the moment, we really can't be taking our time over these dormers, as it could literally cost us our house. We did have the option to get a lid on the scaffolding, which would have made the whole house watertight, but this would have cost us £12,000 compared to the £3,000 worth of scaffolding we have already. Yes, that is a £9,000 difference. So of course we opted not to. So I hope this train of thought has given you guys a little more insight as to why we've got these guys in, and to be honest, we have absolutely zero regrets.
Yeah, a little bit higher, but yeah, not far. Yeah, that's about it there. Yeah, that'll clear it.
4295.
What are you using there? 600 level on a 4 metre.
You don't love it, do you?
Anyone for a celebratory? Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Oh,
Thank you.
I'll have one, mate. If we're celebrating.
Oh man.
Oh, I
Yeah.
should do.
Here come the jokes.
Oh my God.
One steel's officially up. It's time to get this post up that is picking up both the steels in the middle. Unfortunately, this post was cut a little bit too long, which was a little bit of error of mine, but we're going to get it cut down tomorrow. So for now, we're going to temporarily crank an acro under it so we can get the genie lifts out of the way. It's all a process, but if we can get both steels in today, we're flying.
Right, steel number 2.
And just like that, steel number 2 is in place. We do have another vertical steel going in the centre to pick up the ridge beams, but this needs to be welded to a slightly shorter size than we anticipated. So we're just waiting on that to get done tomorrow.
Can I interest you boys in trialling a Y food?
What?
Have you had one? It's good, mate. Try it.
Tastes like custard.
If you put it in the freezer, it's so nice. It's like an ice cream, yeah, and then you just push it out like a Clippo.
Tastes like custard.
It's what me and Alf survive on when Nikki's not here, to be fair, because we just don't have time to make any food. So I heard you're stripping this morning.
I am stripping the tiles off of this, then we're going to get rid of that like half wall there, and then we're going to take all of the felt and plywood off of the top of this dormer, because we're going to replace it with something nice and new.
God, we're still ill, and I don't know if you can hear it in our voices. We're not going to complain about it, because you know
definitely
what?
can.
We're lucky that we are healthy 99% of the time.
We're lucky we're alive.
Anyway, let's get on. Oh my goodness, you're so strong. There goes our little sheltered corner. That was a nice little corner, that. I could have lived in there. There's a little den we had. If anyone's in the market for an antenna,
Let us know.
let us know, because this antenna is for you. This is coming down, mate, but it should be nowhere near you.
A wedding a little while ago. 2 aerials got married. Shit wedding, but good reception.
Good reception.
I don't know if that's even doing anything for us.
No, neither.
I think we just need to try to get the whole thing off. Dan, if you were a labourer, how would you tackle this? We've been cutting this felt up into little sections because there's 4 layers of felt here. Rather than taking the felt off every time, I nearly just died
thought
in
you
my
were
head.
gonna die
I'm
then.
getting really dizzy and a bit lightheaded, so it's
Me
not great
too.
timing to be on a roof. So yeah, we're gonna get this up. Good, yeah.
Go on, babe.
Oh my God.
And finally, after half a day, we managed to get the felt up. And now it is just a matter of getting this felt off the roof and into the skip at the top of the drive.
Okay, so I think the tactic, isn't it?
Yeah.
We just got to lob them off the top.
Yeah, I agree.
Hi-ho.
Hi-ho.
It's off to work we go. Well done. I'm off.
3, 2, 1. Wait. Oh, wait.
Whoa.
Okay, we need to bring it back on, really.
Yeah, I've got a lot of weight, I'm going to be honest. Just a bit. Okay, so while the boys are cracking on with these dormers, we are still tackling this flat roof.
And now we've got this lovely sawdust, which was chipboard originally, but look at it now.
Proper rotted stuff. So we're going to remove all of that now. Should we crack on?
Yeah, let's go.
Don't fall through this roof.
I'll try not to.
Don't what you do, how you do, what you do it.
Okay, I think I'm gonna crawl.
You crawl, sweetie.
So the game plan here was to punch the rotten chipboard through with a hammer, remove all of the nails and remove all of the furring strips that were originally on here, because we're actually going to be pitching this flat roof in the opposite direction to where it's currently going. And meanwhile, the boys from DSM were cracking on with rebuilding the roof, and even got around to starting one of the dormers, which excited me and Harry far too much.
Dan, what have you done this morning, mate?
Pitched the rafters,
Yeah.
pitched all the triples to take the dormers, and we're forming the first dormer.
Nice, nice.
That's what we're doing.
And what's your plan for now? You're doing the ridge?
We're going to pitch the pattern rafters on the dormer and then throw the ridge for the dormer back into the main roof.
Easy as that, innit? Easy, your job. That sounds horrible. Anyway, while they crack on with that, we're still attacking this flat roof. We're nearly through it. It's been a bit of one of those jobs that's just not very fun, hasn't it, Nix?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. We're nearly through it though. Let's go.
Right, it is the end of the day now, and the boys have managed to erect this dormer here. So we're going to get a really good idea of how it's going to look, and it's looking insane. These guys are so good at their jobs. It took me and Harry the whole day to take that roof off of that flat roof. It was absolutely knackering, but we're so glad we got it done because it means we can start on some fresh and fun jobs tomorrow morning. So we'll see you in the morning. Night.
Okay, so it's time for a little interlude in DIY for the riddle of the week. Now Riddle of the week. The riddle last week, the answer was a piano or a keyboard. It's on the screen now. Quite a lot of you got that one, so you've asked for a little bit of a harder one. So, the riddle of this week is a little bit more difficult, and it is, I sometimes run, but I cannot walk. What am I? I sometimes run, but I cannot walk.
Yes.
A little clue is it's quite topical to me and Nikki at the moment. Oh, look, she's making bread rolls for lunch for the boys. Deliciosa.
Right, it is a new day, and today I'm starting with bolting some of these triple beams together. There's going to be some doubles as well because we've got a Velux going in next to me right here. But for now, I need to bolt them together with M12 bolts at 60 centres all the way along it, which is a lot of bolts. So let's get started on that. Did you guys get burnt yesterday? Yeah, I got burnt.
Right, I'm boshing on with some hurricane clips today. We're going to get all these fixings in. Let's go.
These are the clips here.
These are the clips here.
I've actually never seen them before.
Dan, briefly, what's the plan here?
Every hole needs a twist. Every hole needs a twist.
Blunted my drill, it'd been absolute honour. I tell my children, I say, these YouTubers, yeah? Fuck this up. It's mine.
Thanks.
I was just thinking the same.
A celebratory humbug.
Now at lunchtime, the heavens started to open, and we were in the middle of a full-on storm. We tarpaulined most of what we could on top of where our bedroom is, and we turned off all of the electrics downstairs because some of the wires were literally bathing in water. Not ideal, but something we knew could easily have happened with not having a watertight site.
It's fair to say it has absolutely just shut it down. And it was a pretty stressful experience. I mean, it was just water coming in everywhere. And to be honest, I'm feeling pretty down about it. The sun's come back out now, but we've got another storm forecast tomorrow night. And I think although you can tarp these places the best you can, water's gonna get through either way. Now, a lot of you are gonna be saying we should have got a lid on our scaffolding. It was an extra £10,000 for a lid. Maybe it would have been worth it, maybe it wouldn't. These are things we're going to have to learn as we go. It was due to be dry, but England has turned into the most tropical place in the world, clearly. We don't normally say that we're down on this channel, but we're pretty burnt out. We're pretty knackered, we're ill. I hate complaining, I hate complainers. Life is good. You got to see the positives in life, but at the same time, it's hard to when your freshly plastered ceilings are dripping water and water's coming through the electrics and we might not be able to turn them on again tonight without it blowing up. It's just a lot to think about when you're this tired and burnt out. Anyway, that's my rant over. I'm going to stop complaining and perk up a bit.
Even with this tropical weather continuing in the afternoon, the guys were still able to build the second front dormer like it was no problem at all, leaving us by the end of the week at a really good point.
What a week.
We've honestly had one of the most insane weeks ever, and it's still going on.
Yeah, it's still going.
It's still going on, but we've got a very exciting week next week, and we've only got sun forecast, which is something really positive that's exciting.
So positive.
Because tonight we've got to deal with some more rain.
We do. What are you grateful for? What are you excited for? Go on.
I'm so grateful for these boys coming here and helping us work and learning a lot off them. And I'm grateful for the sun when it comes out because the lows make you feel the highs.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to get this roof finished and to show you guys our finished vision.
Me too.
What about you?
I am grateful for, Dan bought us some coffees this morning from Costa. I'm grateful for that, that was so nice. I'm also grateful for my health and I'm excited for all of this stuff coming together and to be watertight, but I know that's not going to be for a couple of weeks, but I'm excited for watertightness.
We're excited to show you guys the progress though, and thank you so much for coming on this journey with us again, and if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do subscribe and leave what you guys are grateful for and excited for in the comments because we love reading them every week.
I love it, I read all of the comments.
So have a great week and we'll see you next week.
See you Sunday, bye!